Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome back to Max, an Autistic Journey. When we last left off, we saved Princess Daisy from evil ant monsters, which basically just equated to, pretend. So now we're actually at lunch, and I guess we're gonna go get our lunch by getting Picto number 11 first. Focus on eating lunch. The school lunches are chaotic, not because there is no monitoring or supervision, but rather because of the excessive amount of stimuli coupled with the excitement of play during recess. All this sometimes brings forth an interesting fact. Max forgets to eat. Some attention deficit disorder medications can also drastically reduce appetite. All this put together makes it somewhat common for Max to bring back home an untouched lunchbox. At the beginning, this made us worry quite a bit. Nowadays, we decide to let it go. Max eats his full come dinner time. Interesting. Although this is different than what I'm used to because, usually you have lunch first then recess. This is a difference. Hi, Mrs. Lunch Lady. In fact, my father told me that I had a great surprise waiting for me at lunchtime today. In fact, what's for lunch? Oh, yes, a cheeseburger with fries. In fact, it's my second favorite meal after pizza, of course. Pizza is good. Thank you, Mrs. Lunch Lady. Mrs. Lunch Lady? In fact, I seem to be missing my mayo. Mrs. Lunch Lady? Huh? Hey, did you see the dweeb with the shells? Hi, Biff. Shouldn't you be in Back to the Future? Also, you're wearing Sid from Toy Story's shirt. And you have Cruella de Vil's hair. Come, we're gonna have a bit of fun. Hey, he doesn't like you. Sorry. I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted boys. Can't you tell by the cross on my shirt? The skull and crossbones? I've been expelled from 12 schools. I'll be careful. Careful? You'll be dead. Give us your shells or we'll give you a thrashing. Whoa. This little one's not worth the effort. Now let me get you something. Max, breathe, my friend. I got this. Apparently, I'm a Jedi. Okay. Adam's right, Max. Take a deep breath. Grr. All right. Yay! Take deep breaths. No intimidation. No intimidation. Renounce fear! Renounce fear! What's going on here? And so these two bullies tried to intimidate Max, but we both took deep breaths and didn't get into a fight with them. Great job, guys. You reacted very well. And you two, apologize right now. But it was just a joke. We won't do it again, promise. Biff, you and your friend Tannen go wait for me in my classroom. I think we'll have a chat with your parents. Well, that escalated quickly. Phew, that was friggin' scary. Yeah, bullies are not fun. Don't be a bully, kids, and don't let bullies bully you. In fact, I don't think I'll ever wear these earmuffs again. Yeah, you can say that your earmuffs are cursed, and we must go to Mount Doom to throw them in the volcano so Sauron won't regain his corporeal form. I mean, if Sauron had earmuffs, that would make The Lord of the Rings so much of a different film, wouldn't it? In fact, what are you talking about? Oh, I get it. My earmuffs are the One Ring. Yeah, there you go, kid. My precious. Got him. Lol. Got him. Lol. I don't think Gollum lolled. Well, he never outright said lol, but again, that would make Lord of the Rings such a different film if they did that. In fact, I'm hungry. And so, that's true. We haven't eaten. Take your tray and let's go sit at our table. In fact, I'm still missing my mayo. Okay. Oh. I guess I'll go sit down and eat. There we go. To be fair, you don't need the mayo. Eat your whole lunch. Great job, Max. Suddenly jazz music, why not? Oh, okay, we're in the Death Star canteen, gotcha. Well, not the Death Star canteen, we're in the Star Wars canteen, essentially, but yeah. Wouldn't that be interesting if this was, like, happening at the same time as Star Wars? Welcome back, class. Did you have a good lunch? With what happened, I'm sure it can be a bit difficult to digest. I think it'd be a good idea to go back to what happened in the cafeteria. Everybody's different, right? And sometimes, some people have a lot of trouble dealing with those differences. Sometimes they'll try to intimidate others who are different because they think they're weak. If you feel intimidated, or if you see someone being bullied, what do you think you should do? Tell someone. Yes, that's right. We should all denounce and renounce intimidation and bullying. Although I'm fairly certain that doesn't actually work. I'm sure if the entire class of people around you were just chanting, "Denounce! Denounce!" I don't think it would work. Plus, let's face it, some people just like to watch the world burn. We should never accept bullying. Often, bullies are actually very scared of what people think of them deep down in their hearts. They think that by bashing on others, they'll feel better about themselves. If all the students got together to denounce and renounce bullying, there'd be no reason left for bullies to show off. You could shout really loud, "No bullying! No bullying! No bullying! No bullying!" I don't think it works that way, unfortunately. But, hey, it's worth the effort. Great job. Always remember this. No bullying. No one deserves to live in fear, especially in school. This is a safe environment, and we need to work together to keep it safe. All of us. Okay, this afternoon, we'll get to see 3 presentations on 3 extraordinary animals. Max, are you ready to show us your presentation? In fact, yes, it's about the Emperor Penguin. Is it on the telly? Perfect. I see you have a picto to help you. I'll give you 5 minutes to practice and we'll begin with your presentation. Is that okay? Oh yeah, it's going to be super mega fantastic. Alright, so when someone speaks to me, I have to focus and listen. I currently listen to something outside. I shall be right back. I have returned. Can't you tell? Did you miss me? Probably not because of the power of editing. It doesn't look like I moved from this spot at all. Onward to the picto. Another fairly common behavior in many people with an ASD is some difficulty listening carefully and actively to another person. For Max, once an idea comes into his head, he feels an overwhelming need to share it, even if it is unrelated to the topic. Of course, this is a behavior that can irritate many people. A Japanese teacher with an ASD once described this as having a deck of cards in his head, and as soon as the card pops out of the deck, he must play it. He just can't put it aside and play it later. However, it's important to listen to him too. Although his topic of conversation might be completely off topic, always dismissing it would greatly undermine his self-esteem. With Max, a simple heads up can help him focus on what's going on. Max, please listen to me first, okay? This simple phrase can flip the right switch. Alright, so I gotta talk to each Emperor Penguin and gather 5 facts that you'd like to use in your presentation. Listen carefully. You'll be graded on these 3 criteria. Is it true? Is it important? And is it extraordinary? Don't worry, you've learned the language of the emperor penguins just for this presentation. So can you just go squawk? You can also use the control key on your keyboard or the B on your gamepad to jump in the lake with them. Okay. The emperor penguin is the tallest and heaviest of all penguins. You want to use this fact? Yes. How about you? The penguin can dive to 535 meters and stay 18 minutes underwater. Yes. Alright, how about you? Your penguin loves to travel. He takes a vacation every year to Australia. No. That one seems a little less important. I'll go talk to this one. I want to talk to you. We did this already. Okay. The emperor penguin lives in one of the coldest places in the world, the Arctic Circle. Yes. Alright. How about you? The main predators of emperor penguins are the leopard seal and the killer whale. Various birds are also a prey on emperor penguin chicks. Yes. How about you? Let's see, can live up to 50 years. Nah, I don't know if that's true. I'll take it, though. You have your 5 facts about emperor penguins. Do you want to return to class or change your choices? Nope, I'm going to return to class. Go ahead, my dear Max, when you're ready. Good afternoon today. I would like to talk to you about an extraordinary animal called, the seal? No, not the seal. Don't worry about it, Max. Take your time whenever you're ready. Take a deep breath before you start, if you want. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Deep breaths. We're really using that picto a lot. God, I don't want them to laugh. In fact, they're not laughing at you. They're laughing because you're funny. Nobody's going to laugh at you, Max. Believe in yourself. We're listening. Alright, let's start over. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. In fact, I'd like to talk to you today about an extraordinary animal called the emperor penguin. In fact, the emperor penguin is the tallest and the heaviest of all penguins. In fact, the emperor penguin can dive down to 535 meters and stay 18 minutes underwater. In fact, the emperor penguin can live up to 50 years old. In fact, the main predators of emperor penguins are the leopard seal and the killer whale. Various birds also prey on the chicks, the little baby birds. In fact, the emperor penguin lives in one of the world's coldest places, the Arctic Circle. Max, are you sure about that? In fact, that's all. Good job! That was a very good presentation, Max. Yay! Oh, it's an 85%. Okay, so I must have gotten some wrong. But that's okay. 85 is still a passing grade. Oh, and also, the emperor penguin can't fly. Thank you, Max. Now our next. Oh, and also, in fact, the Max, let's give someone else a chance to present their extraordinary animal, okay? Now, you have to listen just like we listened to you before, alright? Yes, but Max, you did a really good job. Now pay attention, please. Thank you, Max. Alright, now we have a presentation from Mathis with his extraordinary animal. This is going to be freaking boring. Lol. Max, apologize to Mathis this instant. Why? When Mathis speaks, it's so long. I mean, you can't even understand what he's saying. It's all messed up. Max, that's enough. I want you to go to the relaxation room and think about what you said to Mathis. I want you to think about how that makes him feel. I'll join you at the end of the period. No, I don't want to go to the relaxation room. Uh-oh, we're having a tantrum. Max, that's enough. Do I have to call your father? Uh-oh. Go take some time to think about what you said. and I will see you at the end of the period. Oh dear. Let's save. Guess I'll talk to you then. Max? Max? I hate my brain. I hate my mind. I'm crazy. An idiot. No, of course you're not. You have autism, that's all. I don't want to be autistic. I know. But if you weren't, you wouldn't have an amazing gift. What gift? Me. Your inner voice. I hate my voice. So you hate your dinosaur? That's not nice. I know that's not true. Yes, it's true. Of course not. In fact, let me show you. Oh. You see? Max? Quiet! Max, what do you see? Quiet, quiet, quiet! Okay, fine. In fact, listen if you don't want to talk. I see a crazy autistic idiot who's having another meltdown again. Bravo, Max, you're absolutely right. Well, not about the crazy idiot part, of course. That's your gift, the gift that comes from your autism. In fact, you have the ability to recognize your emotions as they appear. It's like a card that pops into your head. When you feel angry, for example, there's an actual warning sign that pops right up. You can see the sign before it's too late. That way you can just pause and choose the right reaction, like breathing deeply, for example. I don't want that stupid gift. Alright. What are you going to do with that feeling then? I hate this freaking anger that always makes me throw huge stupid tantrums. So you want to beat up your anger? Look, your dad told you about this, right? When you were 7, you told him that you were going to get really mad. You were able to talk to your inner voice and stop the anger before it turned into a meltdown. You remember? It was at my old school, on Maple Road. In fact, Alex laughed at me, and I talked to my voice and told it to stay calm. Exactly. You felt the rush of anger, and just by talking to your voice, you were able to take a deep breath and let it go. When you feel a rush of anger coming, you can breathe. Breathe? And that's a good choice, Max. Now, I think you're ready for the next step. Oh. So, when you feel a rush of anger, you have to pause and make a good choice. But that's not all. For example, if you're really angry and you could take some deep breaths, you made a great choice. But the anger is still there, deep down in your heart. It's not gone. It's gotta come out somehow. If you want to hit something, are you going to hurt yourself? Or choose another way to let off steam? It's your choice, Max. Choose well. I would say go for the punching bag, kid. Because at least that's meant to be punched. Yeah! That felt good, right? I'm really proud of you. Well, in fact, I'm really proud of us. Alright. Good job, Max. I know how to let off steam in a good way. The meltdown, the anxiety attack, this is probably one of the most difficult facts of life with an ASD, both for the person with the ASD and for his loved ones. It's a loss of control, often seen as a completely disproportionate and emotional flooding that takes over and stifles all reasoning. For a parent, it's a most challenging time. For a person with an ASD, it's hell. With Max, in order to not only stop the emotional floodings as they occur, but also try to prevent them, breathing and meditation are the two tools with which we have the most success. However, an important finding we made is this. Although the crisis is stopped, anger and anxiety still remain. Breathing is the first step to preventing or stopping a crisis. The second step is to let out aggression, stress, rage, in a controlled and safe manner. We almost blow off steam. How? Through physical exercise, whatever it is. Jogging, boxing, dancing, tennis, martial arts. The danger lies in forgetting this second crucial step, which is the emotional release. When there's no emotional release, there's only emotional repression. Good lesson. Alright. What do you have to say? In fact, yeah, let's save our progress here. Because we just had a very stressful thing. What a relief, right? Yeah, a bit. In fact, I'm tired. I know, you worked really hard. When you feel a big rush of anger rising, you can breathe and later you find a good way to let it out. Like sports, for example. And you, my little autistic hero, you understood that at 10 years old. I don't want to be autistic. So what? So I'll breathe and let my anger out in a good way. Proud of you. Well, of me too. Oh, there's the teacher. Max, feeling better? In fact, yes, Mrs. Carolyn. In fact, I'm really tired. I don't doubt it. You got a really big emotion in class. Come, let's go get your things. Okay. Huh. Well, I'd say that's a good place to stop for now. Give Max some time to breathe. So, hey, it's okay to be angry once in a while. Just make sure you get it out in a good way. Don't hurt anybody in the process. It's a good lesson. Also, no to bullying, because bullying is not okay. You definitely learn a lot with this little game. I'm quite enjoying this. And it's important to note. So, I guess we'll see what happens with little Max next time. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying, thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.